David Ben-Gurion reads out the Declaration of Independence in Tel Aviv. The State of Israel is born. Yehudit Elkanah was a teenager at the time. Her parents had left Nazi Germany and moved to Tel Aviv, then part of the British Mandate Palestine. Ben-Gurion's declaration sealed independence from the British.
And in 1948, what I remember is that this declaration of the state, and I remember the pictures that I saw in the newspapers. I mean, the Sderot Rothschild at that time, and the happiness and the dancing. And as a child, I felt much less the beginning of the big war, which started immediately afterwards.
That war was launched by a military alliance of Arab states against Israel. The fighting would last for 10 months. Claudette Habash was also a child at the time. She lived here with her family in West Jerusalem. They had left before the war even began. An uptick in violence and a bomb exploding in their garden meant the family fled first to Jericho and then to Jordan.
From prior to 1948, the life we had, we were happy. And we had our own home, our own garden, our friends, family friends, cousins, all around. And it was a beautiful life. And then it all became traumatic. Very hard, very difficult.
During the war, about 700,000 Palestinians fled or were expelled. Now, 75 years later, no matter where they ended up, many Palestinians still are displaced and without their own sovereign state. Claudette Habash now lives in Israeli-occupied East Jerusalem, but like many, she cannot claim her family home.
Many of my people are still living in refugee camps around the Arab world and around the world, all around the world, and they still hope that there will be the chance to return home. There is a reality of today, but there will never be peace if there is no justice. Justice first and then peace.
For Yehudit Elkanah, too, there's unfinished business. At the weekly demonstrations against the judicial overhaul, she and some friends demonstrate against Israel's military occupation of the Palestinian territories and the government's controversial plans to curb the Supreme Court's powers.
Nowadays, I'm very pessimistic because because we are not going to give in. We, I mean the ones who demonstrate every Saturday night and more than that. And it might lead to a civil war because no side will give in.
For her, these demonstrations are as much about the past as the future of the country.